AI tool hunt, master vendor evaluation and boost security.
Now, with that, how should leaders evaluate vendors and third-party AI tools without getting trapped? Because every third day you have a new tool coming in, and you have hundreds of tools for doing hundreds of things, but we don't
True.
find a common this one. Now, how do we look at which vendor has to be evaluated and what is the third-party AI tools which will go together with it? So, your take on it with me.
Sure. So, like I said, there are hundreds of tools already available and hundreds of tools emerging every day, right? So, basically, we'll have to look at a couple of things that are really important to us, right? So, for example, when I lead the AI ops, bringing in the excellence, right? Integrating AI into the workflows, including cybersecurity workflows, right? So, one part is the tools. Like, for example, we went through Splunk, for example, to find out whether MTTR, MTTD can be improved, right? We also look at elastic seams, right? We look at Sentinel-1. We look at Vectra AI, for example, right? Or Fortinet. So these are like things which can help us improve MTTR, MTTDs, right? So similarly, we can look at other performance metrics also, right? What's the cycle time? What's the throughput? Can we put a service now, for example, SOAR, right, in order to make sure that our ticketing is optimized, right? So can we look at end-to-end tracking with other kinds of tools, right? And also, for example, how do we look at security and risk factors, right? So for example, we are putting in the GRC frameworks. So are we able to like track policy adherence, policy violations, right? What are the kind of incident response plans that we have which can like be improved, right? So how do we improve the quality or the compliance scores? Because a lot of these boards, the senior management, I have these questions from the vendors, right? Are you able to give us a compliance score of 95%, 99%, right? Are you able to like help us achieve an MTTD or an MTTR of less than 1 hour, less than 30 minutes? So when I was putting this into place, the idea was to bring it down by at least 30%, Prem, and using some of the best tools available in the market by looking at all these vendors, right? And what are the factors that they can help us with, we were able to like achieve at least a 30% reduction in the MTTR metrics.